What was it, 34? It's either 34 or 19. It's either 34 or 19. I shouted out in desperation, but... Welcome to CherryWitched. Okay, so if you are new here, welcome. I'm super excited because I just saw an uproar on a video I felt I did terrible in. Like, get a lot of likes and a lot of views, and thank you guys so much for the respect and that support. So I'm a little excited, you guys, so forgive me if I'm just like jumping for joy, but yeah, that's just how I feel today because you guys make my day every day. Anyways, I see you guys like these games. I'm a firm believer of giving the people what they want, and because you guys are my family and I love you guys, I'm gonna start playing more of these games. I see it. So any suggestions that you guys want me to play, by all means. This is CherryWitched. I have no idea what this game is. I downloaded it like a week ago and then I got sick. So if you're new here and you enjoy it, it's still kind of sick, as you can hear my voice is going away. So the voice acting might be terrible and I might be worried about my voice. But if you are new here, consider hitting the subscribe button and, welcome to the family. Tell me about yourself. You guys know I love hearing about you guys' lives. So tell me about yourselves. I know nothing about this game, so don't ask me, don't question me or nothing. Content warning: this game includes mentions and depictions of kidnapping, murder, blood, drugging, cannibalism, child abuse, and addiction. There's you guys' warning. That's the only one you're gonna get from me. Do you know what makes up a witch? They're a bit different from humans, although they often make their form look similar to them. Every witch is born with pure magic, more specifically, a sort of magic nucleus. I almost messed that up. I bit my tongue. Ow. Almost like a pearl. More and more layers of magic build up until the witch can take form. Okay, so they're born like in a orb of energy, and then they burst into a witch. That's cool. During a witch's childhood, they'll find their magic specialty. I can say specifically. That's the thing that they're most magic proficient in. Take less energy for them to do, to do that thing than normal witches, you see? Magic energy isn't infinite. When a witch runs out of magic, they die, letting out a big burst of energy themselves back into the universe. Sort of a circle of life thing, So once they release their energy, it goes, I guess, to a different witch. Of course, witches can share magic energy with just about anything. Food, drinks, clothes, accessories, you name it. It can probably give you a boost. But the problem with witches... Wait a second. So if you can share your energy and stuff with anything whatsoever, what's stopping people from like does it mean you have to consume it or you have to wear it? Like if it's a clothing, do you wear it and you get the energy? If it's food, do you have to consume it? Something like that. I don't know. Maybe the game will explain it a little more. But the problem with witches is that we're all selfish. Many people will do whatever it takes to lengthen their lifespan and consume as much energy as possible. That's where I come in. Who are you? My name is Inquiry. I am a detective witch for the Council of Witches. Recently, I've been investigating a series of disappearances that I think are work of a serial killer. Maybe even a group of them. Oh God, so somebody's out here trying to live forever. Okay. It's tough work. Interviewing families and friends for clues alone can be hard on the soul. Recent leads I've got ended up leading me right into a corner too. But despite the chaos in the world I'm in, there's always one place I can depend on for normalcy. What a lovely place. How do you get rid of the... Yeah. Oh, what a normal looking place. It's too pinky for my taste, but it's cute still. Like, I wouldn't make a cafe that looks like this, but it's still cute. Taking a deep breath in, I took a step forward through the doors of the sweet little shop called Cherry Pie's Cafe. it's not going, okay? Once inside, I became engulfed in the feeling of warmth and belonging. That's just the effects this place has on you. First off, my headset is mad loud. I need to turn you down just a little bit. The calming music provided the perfect peaceful ambiance for people to sit and enjoy a cup of coffee and a slice of the world's most delicious pie. The chairs were always nice, always clean. It was perhaps the only place I was able to actually relax during my free time. So let me adjust, because as y'all know, I always move stuff around, so I'm never situated like I'm supposed to. But as I'm adjusting, don't forget to hit the subscribe button while I'm knocking everything down. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Well, hi, sugar pie. That little lady is Cherry on top, quite literally. Her name is Cherry Pie, Cherry for short. She runs this cafe with an upbeat smile and a warm personality. When there was downtime in the cafe, she would often come over and talk with me with a cheery expression on her face and a slice of pie in her hands. Aww! And she is very, very cute. Very, very busty, but very cute. Truly, this gal is something special. Morning, Cherry. Things been slow today? Slower than a snail in a foot race. Oh God, she's one of those. Please don't tell me I have to put on a country accent for her, because my country accent is atrocious, and I do apologize to my southern people who watch this because it is terrible. But that does sound like something a southern person would say. It's a relief to finally see a friendly face. Will you be having your usual slice of pie and coffee today? You know me so well. Yes, ma'am. Sliding to my usual payment over the countertop, Cherry made quick work to making my usual order. So, how's work been treating you? Not that great. Aw, is the case not going well? Gotta lead it straight into another dead end. Every time I think I'm a step closer to figuring out the truth, something pops up and puts me 3 steps back. Well now, that's no good at all. I'm awfully sorry, Inquiry. I can't, keep going, boy, keep going. I know I'm no fancy detective and all, but I'm here if you need to let out your frustration. You look so tired. You really shouldn't be overworking yourself like this, you know? Cherry Pie scolded me and pouring 2 cups of coffee, just the way we both like it. Hers sweet and full of creamer, mine with a hint of pumpkin spice and cinnamon. I've never had pumpkin spice coffee, but it sounds good. Maybe like in the fall time. Oh, that's in the smell. Somebody, if you've had it, let me know if it's good, and I'll try it. Aw, you worried about me, Cherry? Oh my goodness, how could she's adorable. Very much so. I know that I messed up. I don't know what I'd do without my favorite customer visiting every day. She brought over a tray of our goodies and set them down in our usual table in the corner, far away from all the other empty tables and chairs. Well, there's no need to worry. There's nothing in this world that could stop me from visiting you. So, are they like longtime friends type of thing? Is that a thing that they are? How tired this old soul becomes. That sounds like they've been like knowing each other for years type of thing. And hopefully it's not a it can be like a relationship thing, but considering that we're trying to figure out who's eating or killing and or burning or whatever's happening to these people, you know, it might be best to not trust anybody. And she's giving me this warm, hear me out, y'all, she's giving me this warm feeling that I don't want to not trust her. I want to trust her. That warm feeling that she's feeling, I'm feeling it now too. Is that a promise? Because if so, I'm holding it to you. It's a promise, Cherry. Sorry, but you're stuck with me. You say that like it's a bad thing. I'm glad to be stuck with you any day. they seem more like they're in a relationship. But anyways, Cherry took a long sip of her drink, pushing my cup towards me. What's been happening in your case, if you don't mind me asking? I paused for a moment, staring at the pastry chef in front of me with a puzzled expression. Cherry, you know I'm not supposed to share classified information. The council will kick my butt if I did. But I'm also curious. I can tell it's really stressing you out, Sugar Pie. It might be good to talk about it, even if it's in vague terms. Rubbing my temples, I thought about everything I had witnessed, everything I had endured. Everything I kept bottled up for so long. Fine, but I can't say much. No matter how much or how little, wrong person. No matter how much or how little, I'll always be here to listen. I'm looking for someone who did a lot of bad things. They planted a lot of false clues and a lot of things that were merely placed to waste my time, which it did. God, I am really worthless detective. Now, don't say that. You're a brilliant mind, Inquiry. Thanks, Cherry. It's just, I think I must be related to some sort of group of organization. Everything feels so carefully planned out. Even the smallest things that could be thought of as a slip up has been planned out all along. Okay, so I get why she say that, but it could just be like 2 or 3 people working together. It don't have to be like a huge organization. Like, relax. There are quite a few underground groups of powerful witches. Those witches, they don't exactly follow the rules of the council of witches, you see. I took a long sip of my drink. My mind began to race anxiously with all the possibilities. I see. The Everlasting was always well known for their attention to detail. So it would be surprising. I'm glad I'm not the only one that caught that. I did mention the Everlasting. The Everlasting is a gang of sorts, typically behind organizing crime that often ends deadly. That group has been dodging the Council of Witches for centuries. There isn't any way, right? Cherry? What do you know? Keeping my cool, I pretended not to hear the slip up and continue with the conversation. Indeed. Shite. I might be able to get some information out of her if I play my cards right. Though, honestly, I really didn't want to do any work right now. If you don't get your lazy butt up and figure out what's happening to these witches, they could be, like I said, getting burned or eaten, or, because it said cannibalism in the beginning too. So they could be eaten, they could be getting kidnapped, it could be worse. Do you want it to be worse? Here's the problem. A lemon witch recently has gone missing. Sources said that she's relatively young too. She disappeared last week after an outing in this very town. It's been troublesome narrowing down the place, however. There is a chance that Cherry could have something to do with it. Ironic. 2 fruit witches involved in the opposite sides of potentially deadly crime. Do kids come in here often? Kids? Where did this come from? Uh-oh. Well, we'll just figure out just figured based on the place's cutesy appearance, it would attract more kids. I think it would have known by now who comes in here based on the amount of time you spent here, no? To tell you the truth, the only kid I see frequently enough to call a regular here would be my little sister. I see. I didn't know you had a sister. Little Lottie. That's a cute name. She's growing up awfully fast. That'll say for certain. I'll have to introduce you to. How she would love you, I would love to meet the little lady. Okay. What school is your sister in? Oh, she just got accepted in the Lottery of Incantations Academy not too long ago. Really now? That's funny. I live right by that school. Really? Well then, maybe I should visit you before picking her up someday. I like that quite a lot, actually. Lemon goes to that school. There's too many coincidences. Okay. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Say, have you seen anything suspicious around this area, Cherry? Everything seems safe, excuse me, Rome. Goodness me, are you worried about me? Maybe I am. Well, now that you mentioned it, some people used to see coming here. I messed up, excuse me. Some people I used to see come by haven't been coming as much anymore. Coffee addicts missing their daily cup gets concerning. But maybe I'm just overthinking it? Oh, do you have any names for anyone you're concerned about? Not off the top of my head, no. But I'm sure it's just me being silly. No need to worry about that. Dang it. So I'm going to assume I messed up because of what I'm saying now, but I'm going to let the story continue, but I guess we'll figure it out. Dang it. No matter what I do or say, it's just running me back into a corner again. Is something wrong, Sugar Pie? Oh, Jesus, I lost my voice there. No, don't worry about it, Cherry. Do you have any boxes or bags or something I can take this out in? Yeah, but you're leaving already? You didn't even take a bite. Sorry, Cherry. I got a lot on my mind right now. I'll see you again soon, though. Cherry packed away a slice of pie, trying to force a smile. I felt bad, but... Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. I need a sip of my water. Okay, there we go. I felt bad, but there's no way I can keep a normal conversation right now. My mind is too clouded from work. Will do. See you later, Cherry. She was acting a bit weird just now, wasn't she? It's probably just an inner paranoia. Ending 1. Okay. So we got one ending. I thought I had a pen here to write it down, but whatever. Let's go back in. Okay. So here we are now. This time I'm going to ask her things. I'm going to ask her, has she seen any grumpy kids? And I've noticed that the background changes as well. Because like when I asked the other things, she kind of like... Excuse me. The background changed to something more like red instead of pink. So we're going to try to get like all the pinky stuff instead. I forgot what the question was. Oh God, because I was talking. I'm so sorry. Y'all read it in the beginning, so y'all know what the question is. Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, it was grumpy kids. Yes, grumpy people, not kids. Grumpy people coming in. Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe it. Some people just don't know how to be polite. The other day, my little sis brought in her school friends. Little sister. I didn't know Cherry had a little sister. More importantly, though, her sister may be the same age as Lemon Witch. Oh yeah, the Lemon Witch went through. I would say, who's the Lemon Witch? But I forgot. Yeah, the Lemon Witch went missing. It would be possible that they may know each other. I tried so hard to be nice, I really did. But this kid, she's just had such a sour attitude. I know what you mean. Kids these days really ought to lighten up more. Exactly. Or at least don't give workers just doing their job a weird look and sass for no reason. A kid with a sour attitude. Sounds like a lemon kid to me. I feel like do anything these past few weeks would probably like make her freak out. But when I mentioned the thing about her sister, it didn't make her freak out. See, it turned pink. So I'm gonna try to get the pink stuff. Oh, she got accepted in... okay, we already read this. So we already know what she got accepted in. I picked this and it turned red. So I'm going to choose this now. Huh? What did they do? Some jackbug claiming to be the Everlasting tried to robbing one of the council members. Ugh, I bit my tongue. This wasn't true, Ashley. I just wanted to see if Cherry would have any sort of strange reaction. Call it a hunch, I suppose. Cherry's not failing to disappoint. She looked like she's about to choke on her own drink. Really? You've got to be kidding me. To do something like that? She took a deep breath in. Just horrible. Awful. Did anyone get hurt? Thankfully, no. They imprisoned the sucker behind it, though. Cherry looked like she was about to say something, but quickly closed her mouth. If I picked up on one thing about Cherry, it's that she wasn't much for hesitating. That might be something to keep in mind. Something here is obviously wrong. Just talking to Cherry like this felt like the world's most casual interrogation. I was finding out a lot of things that added up, things that made me have more questions. Luckily, I have the time necessary to get a bit more information out of her. Sugar Pie, you haven't touched your slice yet. Is something the matter? Considering the fact that we're thinking of you to be involved, I don't think she's a murderer. Maybe she's involved somehow, but I don't think she's a murderer. Cherry looked concerned. Shite. I can't have her catch on to me. I laughed it off, telling her I was just enjoying the company so much I'd forgotten to eat. Meanwhile, grabbing my fork to eat some good old pie. I took a bite. The cherry flavor filling... Sorry. The cherry flavor filling my very senses. This doesn't taste like normal pie. Did you try a new recipe out for your pies? You could say that. Uh-oh. I'm starting to feel strange. Dizzy? Discombobulated, even. No. I was beginning to grow drowsier and drowsier by the moment. You didn't. She poisoned us. Is this an ending? This is not an ending. Hello? I thought this was like ending 2. You got poisoned. But they didn't give me it couldn't be an ending because they didn't give me an option to freaking not eat the pie. My head was pounding for a second as I regained consciousness. Before I could even try to get these old muscles to move, I realized I was tightly wrapped in some sort of rope. No. Could this be vines? Aw, there you are. Turning my head, I'm greeted with the face of my captor. My instincts was to use a defensive magic, a simple blast of energy to push her away from me. Yet, the second I tried, nothing happened. Uh-oh. This is getting scarier now. Not even a speck of sparkle, dust, or any sort of crap. What did you do to me? Oh, nothing serious, I promise. I slipped something in your pie. The fellows have been working on a magic blocker. They say it's even stronger than the ones the council witches folks use. A pinch of that, a little mild tranquilizer, and lots of sugars and cherries to hide it all mixed up, and ta-da! I have the right where I want you. I take it back. She might be a murderer. She's a little crazy. I feel like asking this is going to upset her. Are you gonna kill me? Please don't. Oh golly, no, of course not. I just wanted to have a little chat, that's all. About what? About how you're killing witches? You're part of the Everlasting, aren't you? Aw, don't look at me like that. They're really not so bad. They're criminals, cherry pie killers, thieves, and now it seems like you are too. Your words hurt, Inquiry. And after everything I've done to try to save you too. No, I gotta be patient. Soon you'll understand. Soon we'll be together and happy for all eternity. What? you've always been my favorite customer inquiry. Okay, sorry. I clicked on the thingy and it didn't click. Being in a little friend group is a necessity for me. A life of chaos and torment with no end is just a fate in this world, I'm afraid. But you were always kind, always warm to me. Whenever you came into my life, I once had paused. So she's obsessed with me and she doesn't want to murder me. She just wants to be with me. I feel like it could be a lot worse. I'm just saying it could be a lot worse if she was like, oh, I just want to harvest you and stuff. No, she just wants to be with me. I'm okay with that. It will give you a chance to escape if you just agree. I was able to be a normal witch, excuse me. But a cute little cafe owner flirting with a lovely lady, baking pies and making people smile. With you, I finally feel like I can live the life in my dreams. I can't wait for you to come by, only on your breaks anymore. I want to be able to call this place your home. I want to be able to call myself your wife one day. I'll make you coffee every morning, just the way you like it. I'll give you kisses every night. Together, we could be the perfect picturesque couple. Not if you're eating people. Living a happy, normal life. That's all I want. Do you tie up and drug everyone that you ask on a date, Cherry Pie? No, you're the first, the only, my one and only. This girl has absolutely lost her mind. Look, I'm flattered, but there was a look of fear in her eyes before I could even finish my sentence. Her eyes began twitching as I took the next breath. I really should be careful with my words here. Sure, I'm sure you're wonderful, but your workplace and my workplace, it just clashes a lot, you know? Look, just let me out of here and we can chat about this more. I'm sure you'll be fine that you'll find that they don't clash as much as you think. For an organization that claims to care so much about life, nothing was really done until the little inventor, which friend went missing, huh? What about the spider witch, the lily pad witch? No one cared when they disappeared. Not one of you were sent out to look for them. The Council of Witches only care about those with specialties they deem important. If you find the other ones along the way, it's just a bonus point. So, are you doing this to prove that they don't care about somebody or what? You all are just as indifferent in the death of others as I am, excuse me. A ringing noise could be heard from the other room. Oh, another customer's here. I'll be back shortly, okay, my darling? We'll have more time to think it over. Excuse me, you'll have more time to think it over. Cherry Pie skipped out of the door. A clicking noise behind her indicated she locked it shut. Using the opportunity placed in front of me, I started trying to bend over and break the vines holding my wrist captive, twisting them off with a struggle, I'll admit, but sorry, but nothing I haven't dealt with before. Once my hands were freed, my next move was to cut out the rest of the vines off using the knife in my... Dang it! Cherry took all my belongings out of my pocket. My communicator was in there along with the other tools. So much for being able to call for help. I'll have to find out where she put... I hope she didn't put them in that box in front of me. I'm just going to break it open. Put them before I'm able to make my escape. Awkwardly wiggling out of the rest of the vines, I was able to get a better look in the room. It was truly an eerie sight. There must be something in here I could help unlock the door. I'm so silly today. I'm so sorry. Let's see. I clicked. I hate when games do this sometimes. As you guys see, the cherry's turning, but I'm clicking, it's not clicking on it. So I guess that's something I can't click on. I don't know. The most eye-catching thing in this room by far had to be the operating table. The disgusting mess of blood smeared all over it proved to show how sloppy Cherry was with her work, excuse me. So it's true. All these witches really did die by Cherry's hands. I doubt they went peacefully. Poor souls. Alright. Can I click on it now? Okay. Whatever it is, I can't click on it. I've seen one of these before. They're magic cooling shells. Cherry must be using them to keep the body parts cold. She cleaned off the blood. I wonder why. Curious, I stepped closer to observe the dismembered being. It's a doll? Why has such a gruesome doll on a cooling shelf? I don't know. The giant chest in the room caught my eye. I'm not sure what could be in there, but it's worth a shot checking, excuse me. Some sort of legs? Neatly pressed life-size doll legs. Interesting. Okay. Dang it, it's locked tight. In every case I've ever seen involving the everlasting, there's always some sort of strange puzzle in these sort of hidden rooms. Apparently, according to the sources, they have a bad habit of accidentally locking each other in. Dang idiots. Regardless, if Cherry's in the everlasting, then there must be some sort of puzzle here that I can unlock the door from in the inside. Okay. Okay, I click on. Is it the same thing? The Bloody Pie themed circular saw. Yikes. Okay. Is it something under here? Can I click on this now? I guess I can't. Is it click on different things on the shelf? I have a doll arm and a pair of doll legs. Maybe something will happen if I put them back in place. Oh. I didn't know I took the legs with me. It didn't indicate that I took the legs with me. Upon placing the doll limbs on the correct places, a strange noise rang through the room. Simple enough, I suppose. With a quick, swift movement, I unlocked the door. The sooner I get out of here, the better. So, I apologize, you guys, about the lawnmower in the back. It is 1:34 p.m. Usually they mow the lawn in the morning time, but for some reason they decided, like, you know what? Let's do it in the afternoon. Exiting the nightmare of a room, I immediately stumbled into the kitchen of sorts. This must be where Cherry makes her pies and assorted baked goods. The eerie silence of the room contributed to the atmosphere of impending doom, but, listen closer, I realized it wasn't entirely silent. I heard a faint feminine cry sound coming from somewhere within the room. Oh, wow. It almost sounds like a child. I don't want to leave anybody behind. If someone was to be trapped in here, I have to help them. Right. Okay. I opened the cabinet, but all I was met with were the array of pots and pans and other miscellaneous kitchenware, excuse me. Even digging deeper into the very back, I found nothing of use. All right. I know there's nobody hiding in the pie, you guys. I just want to look at stuff, okay? This looks so good. Dang, I'm hungry. I really am hungry right now. But I don't exactly trust any food in this place anymore either. I'm gonna assume it's this. The crying is coming from inside the oven. Hello? Is someone in there? Do you need help? I heard a shaking voice speak back to me. Please, let me out of here. I'm scared. Dang it. There's some sort of lock on this oven. Don't worry, miss. I'll get you out of there. Thank you. The poor thing. I better find the key to it fast. Excuse me. I better find the key to this fast. It must be somewhere in this room. Oh, I'm gonna assume it's up there, but like in here, right? Because I can see something shining, but let's just keep looking around. All right, let's check some other stuff out. What's this? It's a cookbook with a variety of enchanted desserts. Looks like my mic like clicked off at a random time, and I was like, "Oh my god, no!" while I'm recording. The cookbook with a variety of enchantment desserts looks like Cherry wrote in most of her recipes herself. The further I look into the cookbook, the more morbid the recipes become. I decided to close the book. All right. So we checked that. We looked in there. Is it something here? Okay, we can look here. Looking into the apron hung up neatly, I could sense something was strange about it. I picked up the white cloth and inspected it closer, noticing that it was heavier than I thought. I dug through the pockets, finding an odd magnet of sorts. Strange. Why would there be a magnet in here? Strange indeed. Now let's check the obvious thing up here. Magnet in hand, I crawled awkwardly to the top of the kitchen counter. One place nearby the vent, I heard the metallic slide the key ring, dragging the key closer towards me. Nice, I got the keys. The keys to what? Is the keys to this? Opening up the oven, I saw what I feared. A small witch shoved inside, crying in her tiny eyes out. Oh no! I reached my hand out to her, which she hesitantly took, and I pulled her out of the oven. Sweet Jesus, she's beautiful. Look at how cute she is. That's not a cherry on her dress. That's my thingy. Isn't she adorable? Oh my gosh, she's a strawberry. I love it. I freaking love it. Thank you. She appeared nervous, which isn't surprising. She looked incredibly young. Besides being in this situation, would have anyone fearful and wary. But now that I think about it, I recall Cherry mentioning having a sister around her age. Is this her? I would assume her sister would be a cherry as well, but I mean, I could be wrong. You don't have to look like your siblings. I feel like I don't look like any of my siblings. Maybe one or two of them, but I don't look like any of them really. This couldn't be her, could it? You're welcome. Do you have a name?
My name is Strawberry. I just got it.
Witches weren't always born with their name they currently use. Often, when a witch gains their specialty, they change their name to match it. It's not always the case of witches that will change their name, but it is the most common thing nowadays. Ah, a strawberry witch, I see. Congratulations on getting such a sweet specialty. Oh God, my mic again. It's like hooked on something, so it keeps unplugging. Jesus. My God. If y'all came here for perfection, wrong channel. Go ahead and click off. Congratulations on getting such a sweet specialty. It's nice to meet you, Strawberry. My name is Inquiry. I'm with the Council of Witches. How did you get down here?
My sister,
Is Cherry Pie your sister?
Yeah, she's my big sister. I'm not actually supposed to be here.
Okay.
I remember hearing strange noises from upstairs. Sister told me to never go down here, but I thought she was struggling with something. I only wanted to help, so I went down and found her in the kitchen.
So we're lower. Got it.
Strawberry? Cherry, what's happening?
I told you not to come down here, sweetie. Go back upstairs, okay? I'm in the middle of something very important.
Cherry didn't seem like herself.
Jesus. I got the sneezes today. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Sure, she was saying nice things, but she looked so scary. I just froze. She was all twitchy and giggly, and I don't know how to explain it.
Time to go upstairs now. I have important business to attend to. These pies don't bake themselves, do they?
But you smell like blood. Are you hurt?
Uh-oh. Strawberry? Upstairs.
But I don't get it. Why do you smell like blood if you're not hurt?
She laughed. Oh,
She laughed a creepy laugh that I'd never heard before. It was so scary. And then she grabbed me and whispered,
people like us were meant to be eaten, Strawberry. I'm simply rearranging the circle of life.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'll go upstairs.
This is too important to me.
That is when she locked me in the oven.
Poor Strawberry. I feel so bad because she just wanted to help her sister and now she's locked in a freaking oven, probably finna get cooked too.
Please let me out. I just wanted to help. I don't like it in here.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just like more nervous laughing like you were really finna cook your sister? That's crazy. I promise it will make sense soon, Strawberry.
I kept crying out for help, but nothing happened.
No, this makes me sad too.
Until you helped me.
Oh my God, don't smile at me. Please don't smile. Look at her face. I can't. This poor girl. Cherry really has lost her mind. She's no longer aware of the severity of her actions. That's when it's too deep. That's when you're in too deep. I need to get this child to safety as quickly as possible. Thank goodness the oven was off. I see. You're awfully brave, Strawberry. There's no need to worry anymore, alright? I'll get you out of here and make sure you're safe. I give her a warm smile and extended my hand to help, in hopes to cheer up Strawberry. Excuse me, not help.
Okay, thank you very much, miss.
She squeezed onto my hand. Taking a deep breath in, I decided to move onwards to the next room. My communicator must be here somewhere. This is bad. If she makes a noise, what if she's bad too? Walking through the door leading out of the kitchen, we found ourselves in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Excuse me, I had to burp.
Ooh, is this cherry lemonade?
Strawberry's eyes lit up with excitement as she rushed towards the drinking dispenser.
Strawberry.
Oh, strawberry? Wait, I don't know for sure what's in that. It could be poisoned. I put my hand on her shoulder, which seemed to stop the girl from getting a drink. It was a sad sight to see her, I know, to see the child frowning up at me, but better safe than sorry. Suspicion grew in my mind as my eyes scanned the room. It was more pleasing to the eye compared to the last two rooms I've encountered. I highly doubt this room is that innocent though.
If you used your investigation skills to see the lemonade is safe, can you let me know, Miss Inquiry? I'm thirsty.
Investigation skills, huh? If only my magic actually worked right now. We wouldn't be out here already. We would have been out of here already. So here's my thing right now. Who's to say that this girl is safe? Who's to say that this girl is on my side? That's what I'm worried about more than anything. I'm looking around the room and everything and stuff, but I just feel like she's not on my side because she's her sister. Would you be so quick to betray your sister that easily? That's just my thought. How about after we get out of here, I get you a big glass of whatever drink you would like, alright? You just gotta hang in there a little while longer.
Really? Do you mean it, Miss Inquiry?
Of course I do. Unless, of course, you don't want anything.
I want something. I want a big glass of lemonade. Or a milkshake with whipped cream and sprinkles. Maybe Cherry would want...
Strawberry stopped talking mid-sentence. A tense silence filled the air.
Miss Inquiry, what's going to happen to Cherry? Is she gonna be okay? Oh.
My heart sank. I do feel bad for this girl. She's going through so much all at once. She's gonna be okay, kiddo. There's no need to worry.
Why is she acting so weird?
I don't know, but I promise we will do our very best to figure out why. By we mean jail and an insane asylum.
Okay.
Just as fast as it darkened, her mood and demeanor brightened up again. What a strange little girl. Since keeping a close eye on Strawberry, but I can't read today. Keeping a close eye on Strawberry, I began to search the room myself. Okay, so taking in everything, it's a lot here. So let's take a look around. The drawers had some pens and paper stashed inside, nothing of use. Okay. Oh God.
Are you sure it can't even have a little sip?
Yes, Strawberry, I'm sure.
Aww.
Okay. She's adorable. What's this?
Ooh, I've always wanted to read this book.
Uh-oh, I pressed the wrong button. Really now? What's it about?
It's about a wolf and a bunny who falls in love. I read the first few pages in my school library.
Wait, are you talking about Beastars? I don't think you should be. I think that's more of a adult-like book. I don't think you should be reading that. The book itself doesn't seem suspicious. Maybe it was supposed to be a gift for Strawberry that Cherry hadn't given her yet? Okay.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the cutest of them all?
Strawberry seemed to be distracted by the mirror. I'll leave her for now and investigate it after, but I can't read today. A beautiful painting of something holding a cherry. Of someone, excuse me. I tried taking it off the wall, but the dang thing won't budge. Guess nothing useful here. I feel like it's it's interesting that we got from this room to this room without Cherry realizing something's not off, unless they just perfectly put everything back in place where she doesn't know. But I'm certain that after she's done serving whatever customer came in, she would go check, right? I approached the door with the cautions to see if it was unlocked. The second the hand touched the knob, however, I heard a familiar sound coming from the mirror. Oh God, what is it? Oh God.
Howdy.
So they are country. I can't do it, you guys. Y'all want to know what it sounds like? I'm going to try to do a country accent. Huh?
Cherry?
This is a pre-mirrored message. Oh God, it already came out bad. That goes off with the unauthorized person is sensed in this room. See, little meat pies, you're not supposed to escape.
Meat pies?
In the off chance that you are authorized and this whole triggered by a mistake, and this was triggered by a mistake.
Whoopsie. If you know me well, count all the things that you love about me. Hee hee. Toodaloo, meat pie.
Don't worry now. You're going to be a part of the everlasting. Yeah, so that's what it's going to sound like. Suddenly, two large metallic arms arose from the hole where the mirror was once. Yeah, how can Cherry not hear this? They snatched Strawberry. Shite, this is bad.
Hey, let me go, please. I don't want to be a meat pie.
Strawberry, hang on. I'm going to get you out of there.
Help, please.
Sorry, my phone vibrated on my finger and it felt weird. The metal arms are squeezing Strawberry tighter and tighter. This is bad. I need to find a way to disable the trap and fast. What was it that Cherry said at the end? That has to be the clue for for the other everlasting members. Count everything that you love about me. Okay. I'm assuming it's the cherries, but here's my problem, you guys. Jesus, I'm adjusting as I'm talking. Here's my problem. Do I count them individually or do I count them on the stems together? So if what I mean is do I say 1 and 2 Or do I count them all together because they're together and say 1? That's my problem. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. This already seems wrong. 35, 36. Okay. 36 altogether. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I missed one over here. 19. The one that's covered up. So it's either 19 or 34. Unless it's not numbers, and then I don't know. I have to do something. Say something. Cherry's clue. It may be my only chance of saving Strawberry. What was it? 34? It's either 34 or 19. It's either 34 or 19. I shouted out in desperation, but I'm so sorry for screaming in your ear. A loud deafening crunch rung through my ears. Oh, sweet Jesus. Strawberry, no. She said the same thing. I failed. I couldn't save her. A child died and it was all my fault. She didn't deserve this. She was so young. Why did it have to be her? It's all my fault. Strawberry pie. Wow. Okay, so here's, if y'all didn't get that this game gets dark. Wow, that's an ending too. Okay, so we got ending 1 and 2. Let's go back in. Okay, here we are again. Whoopsie. All that stuff. Yeah, toodaloo, meat pies. Let's go ahead and continue. Can I skip this? Like, can I press this and skip it? Okay, yeah, I can skip it. All right. I'm gonna try 19. If it's not 19, then I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, and I will look it up. 19. It's 19. A whirling sound echoed before the mechanism released Strawberry, dropping her onto the ground. The poor kid coughed and wheezed. She was practically almost crushed, and we saw what happened when she got crushed. Strawberry, are you okay, kiddo? I spoke, kneeling down beside her. She didn't seem to have any major injuries from what I can tell.
Meat pies? Were they all?
The realization seemed to finally dawn on Strawberry, causing tears to well up in her eyes.
Cherry made some of those pies special for me. Did I eat a witch?
She covered her mouth, looking beyond horrified. As much as I wanted to help Strawberry, it's too dangerous to stay in this room. We're already been here for far too long for my liking, excuse me. What matters right now is finding a way out of here and getting help. Can you stand?
I think so.
Strawberry wobbled to her feet. She looked off balance. Oh no. I hope she's not really hurt. It would be bad if she fell somewhere and got even more hurt. I'm really shocked that I got that 19. I promise y'all, I didn't look it up. I don't know. I really don't know, but it's funny. I just counted the strawberries together and apart, and again, the math didn't even math up because I was like, wait, how? Like, I'm gonna have to figure it out. But I was missing some, or I overcounted, or something happened in the beginning because I got 34. But yeah. Who's this? Oh, do you want me to carry you?
Yes, please.
All right, kiddo, hop on my back. With a little climb onto my back, clinging her arms around my neck, deciding not to comment on how she nearly choking me, I stood up and made my way through the unlocked door. Long hallways greeting me. The other side is illuminating with light. And to our right, there was a dark corridor that seemed to lead to another room. I was inclined to head towards the bright light, thinking it might be a way out, until I heard a familiar, haunting laugh come from the very same direction. Oh God, that was scary. Silently moving towards the other hallway was our only choice, one that I wasn't very fond of. Okay. Entering the new room, I noticed the amount of closet cabinets and other spaces and store belongings. I maneuvered my way quietly through the storage room, and arms holding Strawberry, and the others searching through the endless drawers and boxes and cabinets. Aha! I found my communicator. I turned my head to tell the pink-haired child the news, and she noticed the heartbreaking frown on her face. Excuse me. You okay, kiddo?
I just don't get it. Last week, me and Cherry were celebrating my specialty day, but now she's...
Strawberry pointed her little finger towards the wall. There, I noticed a photograph of two witches, side by side, pinned with pride. Oh, look at them. They're too cute. Lottie and her specialty welcomed Strawberry. It was bittersweet. Truth be told, I had actually been able to like Cherry myself. She's hardworking, caring, and a loving conversationalist. This changed in her, it truly feels uncharacteristic. Seeing this photo now puzzled me more than ever. No matter how hard I tried to focus on the task at hand, I can't believe any of this happened. It doesn't feel right. I was quickly snapped out of my thoughts when I heard the rat-a-tat-tat noises made by Cherry's shoes. Oh no! Skipping delightfully too close towards us. My first instinct was to hide, but there was barely any good spots in this room. I have to make sure Strawberry is safe too. I can't predict what Cherry might do at that moment. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I don't know what'll happen if we hide both. But I want to make sure Strawberry is safe more than anything. So I think what I'm going to choose is this, and I'll just come back. And, did I save? Save. I had to save that part too, y'all. I was too scared I was going to mess up again. Yeah, I'll just save right here and hide Strawberry. I adjusted my grip on Strawberry, hoisting her up until the nearby empty cupboard overhead. Excuse me, I have to say overboard.
Miss Inquiry.
Without hesitation, I handed her my communicator over to Strawberry. I lifted my fingers up to the girl to gesture that we need to be quiet. Carefully, I whispered up at her. Okay, kiddo, I have a favor to ask you. I know this is really scary, and I promise it'll all be over really soon. Cherry's gonna come in here, and it might be taken away. Once it's safe and she's far away from this room, you press that top red button on that thing I gave you, alright? It'll track your location and call my buddies at the console for help. Do you understand? Oh, Strawberry shakily nodded, trying to hold back her tears. Hey, kiddo. I promise everything's gonna be alright. I tried to put a calm and comforting face on for Strawberry as I closed the cupboard doors. Oh, she's so scared. Truth be told, I don't have time to think of a plan. Cherry's gonna be here any minute, and speak of the devil. What did she do just now? Oh my God, can you mow the lawn somewhere else, sir? Jesus. Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip of water while he walks by with his lawnmower. I'm ever so sorry, you guys. What do I do? What to do with you? I love you, but you tried to escape. But I love you, but... Slowly gaining consciousness in the room I now dread more than ever, I saw the erratic Cherry Witch mumbling to herself in front of me. Of course, I was tied up with many, many vines. Too many, if I'm being frank. Why did you do it? I'm trying to help you. Why won't you just listen to me? I stay silent, still mentally processing the last however long I've been here. I don't feel good. Cherry knelt over, looking as if she was about to puke. You okay? Yeah, this happens sometimes. Oh, well, what's happening to you? Maybe you can untie me and I can help you. Wink, wink. Not to worry, my love. I made sure I locked up the shop. Nothing can interrupt us now. I promise, my darling, I won't let you out of my sight ever again. Oh God, what happened? What was that? A crash was heard. Excuse me. A crash was heard behind Cherry. Flashing lights glared into my eyes. Voices I recognized called out my name. She did it. She did it. There was so much chaos and spells firing back and forth. It smelt like a mix of ice and burnt ash all at once. Very unpleasant. Get your hands off of me! I heard Cherry scream. I looked up at her, struggling to fight the beam of light that encaptured her from her form completely. Bah. It didn't take long after that for my buddies to pry out the vines and bring me out of that nightmare. I should be happy I escaped, right? I caught a member of Everlasting, and there's probably more information down there that I could help the Council of Witches. But honestly, I'm just so tired. Every time I look for answers, I'm either running on a wild goose chase or severely scarred by what I find. I'm tired. I just want to go to a cafe and enjoy a nice slice of pie. I didn't ask for any of this. Oh, look at little Strawberry. Strawberry. Wait, you can't take me away. I heard Cherry protest as she was escorted out of the hidden part of the building. I have a sister I need to take care of. Please, you can't do this. Strawberry, sweetheart, there you are. You know I would never hurt you, right? Right? Strawberry silently cowered, I think it meant, behind me, clinging onto the back of my sleeve. Strawberry? My heart ached for Cherry. Truly, I still can't wrap my head around that girl. My head also ached from, well, everything. But nothing could compare to the hurt I felt when I looked back at that little girl. She looked at me with the saddest expression as two of my buddies took her aside to talk with her. Kiddo, she really is a sweet gal. She's gonna be all alone now, isn't she? Oh, they're gonna put her in Berry foster home. I tried to come up with a berry thing. All right, Miss Inquiry, thank you so much for signing all the paperwork in such a timely manner. I'm sure to bring her out right away. Did she just adopt her? You buried her. You no, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. I'm trying to make a berry joke, okay? Forget it. I'm done. I thanked the receptionist, wiping my sweaty hands off on my pants the second she turned around. At first, I was uncertain if I could do this. I mean, I've never dealt too much with kids before. But then, when I saw the kid walk into the room, safe and in one piece, it finally clicked in my brain. The relief, the joy. Miss Inquiry, what are you doing here? I believe I owe someone a tall glass of lemonade, don't I? Aww. Her smile lit up the room. I couldn't help but want to protect it. Oh my goodness. This is how I feel. So I have this thing where like I really truly want kids, right? But then I have this thing where I'm like, I don't really want kids because there's a lot of problems that come with your body after you have them. And then I'm like, why not? Why not have kids? Was that really so bad? If being a parent means wanting to protect a kid more than anything in this world, I don't think I'll do too shabby, huh? Strawberry ran towards me. Once she realized that I was here for a fun reason, wrapping her arms around me, I leaned down lower to give the kid a big old friendly squeeze.
Yay, Miss Inquiry, I did it. I pushed a button like you said.
You did good, kid, and I'm proud of you. I had to deal with I had to deal with a lot of hard stuff lately, but rest assured, I'll be watching over you now.
Wait, does this mean?
Yep, kiddo. As of 2 minutes ago, you're officially my kiddo. And I fixed my mic. Oh my God. Is this not the cutest thing? Gotta make sure my mic is still on. Okay. Is this not the cutest thing ever? Oh my goodness. I love this. This might be the thing. I ruffled her hair playfully as laughter filled the very air.
Yay! Does that mean that I'll get to live with you, Miss Inquiry?
Yep, you're stuck with me. Unless you don't want to go with me, that is.
No, I want to go with you. I want lemonade.
I knew that the reality of this girl, what this girl went to hasn't completely hit her yet. And that's what I'm worried about too. I knew when it did, it would hit her hard. She doesn't deserve to be alone through all of this, you know. I want to be there to support her. Having that realization, I just felt like this was right. Hand in hand, we decided right then that no matter what, no matter where she goes or who she wants to be, I would always love my little Berrywitched. 6 out of 6. Okay, so we got 3 endings now. We got the true ending. Now let's go back in and grab the rest of them. Okay, so here we are. Let's hide both of us now and see what happens. Me and Strawberry crammed together, hiding as quietly as we could inside of the closet. It was the only option I could think of with such little time. Excuse me. Oh God. You know, this might be the thumbnail because that is scary. That is so terrifying.
Inquiry, what are you doing with my little sister?
The CherryWitched grabbed the collar of my shirt, yanking me out of the hiding place.
You get away from her, you disgusting pervert.
Pervert? No, Cherry. Before I could explain my piece, Cherry continued to scolding me in my face. Jesus, I thought I knew you. I thought you were nice. We were hiding from you. And I don't understand why she don't see that, but okay. I can't let you hurt a child, Cherry.
Cherry?
Strawberry peeked her head out of the closet, to which Cherry Pie immediately hopped in front of her in a defensive position. Hurt a child? Hurt my sister? Everything I've done here is for her, to protect her. I let her grow up alone. I can't let her grow up alone with no help like I had to. Our parents, they used up all their magic to keep us alive, Inquiry. They gave up everything for us. All I had was my sister. I will do anything to keep her from harm, even if that means I have to kill you. Wait. Jerry didn't hesitate in the slightest. Before I knew it, thorny vines were trapping my very form. With one suffocating, painful crunch, I felt my life drain from my body. Ending 5 out. Okay, so that's 4 endings now. We got 4 endings. Okay, so we got the ending where we're missing 2 now. We got the ending where I I don't know. We got the good ending. We got the bad ending. We have a whole bunch of endings. Oh, we got the, oh, that's what I see. It went out of my head that quick because it was so bad. We got the bad ending where she passed away. But all right, let's go back in. Okay, here we are again, back where we're focused on escaping and or investigate the crying. So we're not going to investigate the crying. We're going to focus on escaping, which is sad because now I know who's in there. And she's so cute and adorable. My top priority should be finding my communicator. Anyone else trapped in here will get rescued too. Walking through the door leading out of the kitchen, I found myself in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Odd. What on earth would I need? Excuse me. What on earth would I need to be waiting for? I feel the same way. I couldn't get the sound of the crying out of my ears, even though I was far away from where I first heard it. I felt guilty. Did I really do the right thing? No, you did not. Oh my God, I skipped it by accident. I'm sorry. Anyways, it echoed in my brain, getting louder and louder. Gripping the pointy ears, I desperately tried to get the noise out of my head. Just stop it. I'll do anything. I'll do everything I can. My feet stumbled over themselves and missed in my panic. However, I was able to quickly catch myself on the cherry-themed lamp. Excuse me. Click. That's a lamp? I really thought that was like a telephone. The lamp made noises. Despite the fear that I broke it, rumbling sound coming from the wall made me aware that the lamp was designed to be a switch. Okay. I was met with a hole in the wall where the painting once stood. Normally, I would use my magic to detect the traps and triggers, but seeing as I don't have any of that now, hesitantly I crawled through the tight space. I don't think that's a good idea, ma'am. I paused my crawling for a moment, hearing a particular noise from the other side of the wall. Sloshing, chewing, animalistic-like noises, tearing into something. Oh, how I missed this high. Cherry pie? I know I shouldn't, but maybe just a few more bites. It'll make the feeling last longer. Flesh, blood. The smell is so strong. It fills my senses even from all the way back here. I feel so refreshed, so perfect. Bless the beginners of the revigorating my soul. Oh God, she's eating people. Like, I thought she would make them into pies and eat them. She's just eating them. Bless the beginners? Cherry wasn't eating a meat pie. She was consuming a witch whole, nucleus and all, from the sounds of it. Laughter reverberating throughout the entire building. Oh my, what a mess. Oh God, that's so creepy. I have to clean this all up before I see my beloved again. I wouldn't want to scare her. It's a bit too late for that, buddy. Silence. Cherry must have left to clean her up herself. This is a very interesting thing I've stumbled upon. With that, I continued crawling all the way through, feeling more uneasy than before. The secret room with the lone file cabinet in the middle. There could be some useful information in there. I have to look through it. Rummaging through the file cabinet, I found myself in some particular notes. From the beginning, there were 7 witches. The witches of fire, water, land, arsonist, excuse me, artisans, excuse me, I said arsonist. I said arsonist, but artisans, war, mind, and heart. The witches were, Jesus, called the beginners. I'm going to drink some water before I finish this because I have an itch in the back of my throat while I'm reading. And this is a chance for me to remind you guys that if you made it this far, welcome, thank you, subscribe. And let's continue. The beginners held immense magical power that paved the way for all witch kind and flourished to flourish, excuse me, they eventually formed into a group. They called themselves the Council of Witches. They were able to split off parts of themselves in order to create new witches, and thus the sharing of magical energy became known. Even when the beginners expired one by one, the Council of Witches continue forth in their honor. Their energy still lives on within us, after all, in the form of our nucleus. The magical nucleus is the most powerful part of the witch. Harvesting the nuclei. I bit my tongue saying that. I've been biting my tongue through this whole thing. I'm so sorry, y'all. And adding it to our own is a direct guarantee of everlasting life. So that's what they're doing to the witches. They're not just eating they're eating their whole, like their nuclei or their nucleus or whatever. So long as we kept harvesting, we would be everlasting. There's so much more in here, but I should get the heck out of here for now. What am I doing? What should I do? I'm going to save it again. And I'm going to assume that one of these is going to lead to an ending. So I'm going to choose to continue to read and then come back and do the other one. Just in case, like, depending on which way they lead. Excuse me, I had to burp. There might be some important here. More secret base locations, dangerous plans we could stop. I have to keep digging. Uh-oh, here's another one. I pulled out another page from the cabinet. Report 6-X. The council may be having another competition to choose new members in the next few cycles. The representatives of the land and the mine are growing old. Perfect for harvesting if we can arrange such a feat. Everlaster Cherry Pie suggested recruiting the mine division investigator inquiry into our ranks. We are allowing her to attempt communication with a controlled environment. If successful, we just may be able to use her to harvest the land and the mine representative nuclei. This was bad. An assassination attempt on the council members? I frantically dug through the drawer once more. Top secret. Uh-oh. So they're planning to use me to get closer to the council people. But then what happens to me, though? That's the problem. It's like, what happens to me? If you're reading this means that you are a member of our preparation committee. It is imperative that this document not leave your eyes. Our scientific specialists and the Everlasting have found the substance within the witch's nuclei that is heavily addictive once ingested. Wow, okay. This must take caution to not let the others know until we find a way to counterbalance its urges. If they find out, it may cause an uproar. This being said, be careful to monitor your own intake. Oh, God. Remember, cherry pies slices have been the easiest cover for both preventing suspicion and keeping daily intake to a minimum. Suggest to anyone who seems to be displaying erratic behavior only one pie slice a day until the urges subside. It just keeps getting worse. If Everlasting is growing this powerful, the very magical balance of our universe could be at stake. So they are aware that these pies can potentially cause you to be like Cherry right now. They're not keeping focus on Cherry. Like, they don't realize that Cherry, maybe she's hiding it super well, but I mean, at some point she had to have shown something. We're already on the brink of magic crisis. Taking in too much for yourself is destined to doom the balance of our world. And of course, these beasters wouldn't know that. That explains Cherry's erratic behavior. All she cares about is getting her next fix. She's not entirely there. Ugh, my head. Oh, God, we got caught. See, this is why I saved it. A few seconds I grew conscious and felt a sharp pain near my knees. This girl took my legs. I know it. I just know it. This is what happened in that last one. I don't know if you guys have been here this long, but I had another story that I read long time ago. This is what happened in that last story. They took my freaking legs. My mind was foggy, excuse me. My limbs felt more numb than ever before. What's going on? What happened to me? Muffled feminine laughter echoed in my ears. Slashes of red and brown came into my vision. Those muttered colors soon took form and created a deranged young woman hovering over me. I jolted back, or at least I tried to. My arms seemed to be restrained by something. Good morning, sleepyhead. Or, well, good afternoon. My speech slurred as I tried to scream, but only to be muffled by the blood-soaked hand. Now. Won't work. Screaming won't work, excuse me. So don't even try it. You really broke my heart there, sugar pie. Why did you run away like that and snoop through my things? I thought you loved me too. Was I too scary? Too forward? I wanted to do right, excuse me. What am I saying? You can't talk right now. Silly me. There's no use fretting over the past and now. Oh gosh. She is losing her mind. That's scary now. I'm getting scared. Please don't jump at the screen or anything. All I can do is try to protect our future together. Oh, speaking of protecting our future, you may notice your lack of legs. I struggled to move my head up for what I now realize is a sort of operating table. Looking down, confirming Cherry's words, I was unhappily greeted with the sight of legless limbs wrapped in crimson-stained gauze. All I could utter out of the sedated state were groans and mumbles of discomfort. My legs, GD, how am I gonna get out of here now? Is there any way out of this? Hey now, sugar pie. There's really no need to fret. If you're like this, I can protect you more. The everlasting wanted to kill you, but I'm saving you. Like how you saved me. Oh, how poetic. If you ran away, you would be dead for sure, excuse me. And we just can't have that. Besides, it's not like your legs will go to waste. Oh God, I'm getting scared. Go to waste? No, she couldn't mean. Oh God. Oh, Cherry, you are terrifying. She looks so scary. They'll be the most delicious addition to the pies ever created. I wanted this to be special. You're going to become one with me. At long last. It's a dream come true. No, I don't want to be you. This meat is so special. Normally I'd use my slicer and dicer for dismemberment, but I wanted to savor the moment as much as possible, so I used a bone saw instead. Oh God. Shoot, I may cut off your hands while I'm at it. That way you won't go snooping around again. Decisions. How a girl can choose, my darling. You're going to be delicious. Ending 3. That's 5 now. We have one more ending, and I think I know how to get it. All right. Here we are. Let's focus on escaping. I didn't stop back there, so I shouldn't stop now. Not with the state of I'm currently in, anyways. Once help arrives, I'll be able to do much more thorough investigation of this area. Not seeing an exit, I slowly crawled back the way I came. Oh God. Cherry? Alright, I'm getting real tired of you knocking me out, Cherry. Ouch, my head. Why is it always my head? This should be the last ending. I think I got 6 now. Opening my eyes, I saw a familiar, unpleasant sight. Not here again. Cherry must have knocked me out back there and drugged me back. Oh, darling! Cherry called out from me in her sickening sweet voice. I tried to open my mouth to respond, but oh, how lovely this picture is. This is a lovely picture. Cherry seemed to have plans that involved me not speaking. It's not going. Okay, there we go. It's just you and me, Inquiry. Since you were so adamant on escaping, I wanted to make sure this time you'd listen to me. I love you, Inquiry. I'm trying to save your life, whether you like it or not. This is what's best outcome for you. The everlasting may seem bad, but I promise you, there are things about the council you don't know. Muffled groans and protests were all I could say to show my disdain. There are things out there that I haven't even told you. Things that spent countless cycles trying to dig up. This goes so deeper than you thought. It's not just a cute girl gone wacko like you think. I am truly apologetic for getting so carried away. No, you're not. I don't feel like she is. I think she's just telling me anything to try to get me on her side, and I don't like that. This is life and death here. Finally, I have a family to protect, and I'm trying to protect you too. I know you've questioned the things they've done before, Inquiry. The things they've made you do. You're a good person with a kind heart. How long have you followed them blindly? I hear something, and I don't know what it is. It's like a sound, like she's spraying me water or something, and I don't know if it's like from the game or something playing in my background or something, but I just keep hearing it's on and off, like happening. Have you ever wondered if you were really on the right side? To tell you the truth, I understand that feeling all too well. When the time comes, we'll have a choice to make. What will you choose? Okay, those were all the endings, I think. I wish I could check, but I really think I got all the endings. So thank you guys so much, because I got the one where I got my pie and left. The next one was Strawberry dying. Then we saved Strawberry, that's 3. Then digging deeper. It was something before that, I think. I lost my legs in one of them. That's 4. I dug deeper. No. I messed up. I feel like I'm missing one. Anyways, I feel like I got all the endings, and if I didn't, you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, and I will come back and probably check it out or whatever. But you could also check it out by going to the creator and showing your love and support. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I love each and every one of you guys. Please stay safe out there. Don't eat special pies, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Peace and love.